Are your kids prepared for the real world? When I say the real world, I mean, are they prepared to understand how money works? Do they know what money works? Do they even understand the basic financial terms? Well, look no further. Gather your kids and bring them to the screen because on this episode, we will be discussing part one of the 50 common financial terms with examples. So without further ado, let's begin.
Welcome to the Uncle Dre Show.
Number one, business. Let's imagine you are selling lemonade. So an example would be your lemonade stand is your business because you're selling lemonade there. Number two is money. Now this is what people give you when they buy your lemonade. Example, this will be when your friends buy lemonade from your stand and they give you money. Number three is cost. This is what you pay for lemons and sugar to make the lemonade. An example for this will be if you buy lemonade for $1 and sugar for $1, your cost will be $2. Number four is profit. This is the money left after you pay all your costs. Example will be if you sell lemonade for $5 and it costs you $2 to make it, your profit will be $3. Number five is branding. This is your logo, your color design, and everything to give you. If you love this Wealthy Child shirt and you want to get one for yourself, check out wealthychild.co, wealthychild.co. And also check out the Money in the Bag, which is a fun, rhythmic book that's really poetic and it rhymes. That's a kid's book that teaches about credit, life insurance, a whole bunch. Or check out Stories About Credit. You have a story about life insurance, also stories about real estate, and much more. Over 30 books that teaches kids and families about financial literacy, real estate, life insurance, credit, taxes, and much more. Check out wealthychild.co, wealthychild.co. Get you a shirt, get you a book, and let's get back to this episode. An identity in selling lemonade. Number six is investing. This is using your saved money to make your lemonade stand better. An example will be if you use your saved $2 to buy a new sign, you are therefore investing. Number seven, well, that will be price. This is how much people have to give you to get one lemonade. An example for this will be is if each cup of lemonade is just $1. That's the price. Number eight, well, that's the customer. These are the friends who come to buy your lemonade. An example will be when your friends buy lemonade from you, they are a customer. Number nine, supply and demand. If many friends want your lemonade, but you only have a little, you might ask for more money. An example for this will be if you only have 10 lemonades and 20 friends all want one. You might ask for $2 instead of one. Number 10, that will be advertisement. This is telling people about your lemonade stand so they come to buy your lemonade. An example for this will be if you make a sign that says best lemonade here to show the people. That's an advertisement. Number 11, that will be asset. This is something valuable that you own. An example will be your lemonade stand and the lemons. Those are your assets. Number 12, well, that's liability. This is something you owe. An example will be if you borrow $5 to buy lemons, that's $5 in liability. Number 13, well, that's depreciation. This is when something you own lost value over time. An example is if your lemonade stand is getting old and worn out, it's depreciating. Number 14, well, that's capital gains. This is the profit that you make if you sell something for more than you bought it. An example for this will be if you sell your lemonade stand for more money than you spent to make it. That will be called capital gains. Number 15, now that's dividends. This is money shared with people who own part of a business. An example of this is if your lemonade stand makes $10 profit and you give $5 to your friends who own part of it. That's a dividend. Number 16, economics. This is the study of how people use resources to make and spend money. An example will be learning about how many lemons people want to buy. Now that's studying economics. Now number 17 is risk. This is the chance of losing something. An example of this will be if you think it might rain and nobody will buy any lemonade. Now that's the risk. Now number 18 is leverage. This is using borrowed money to make more money. An example will be if you borrowed $10 to buy more lemons and then you make more lemonade to sell. Now you are using leverage. Number 19 is opportunity cost. This is the value of what you will give up when you make a choice. An example will be if you choose to sell lemonade instead of playing outside. The fun you miss is the opportunity cost. And number 20, that's demand. This is how much people will want something. An example will be if many people want your lemonade, the demand is high. Number 21 is supply. This is how much of something is available. An example will be if you have 100 cups of lemonade, well, that's your supply. Number 22, well, that's market price. This is the amount of money people are willing to pay for something. An example will be if people will pay $1 for a cup of lemonade, well, that's the market price. Number 23, well, that's the break-even point. This is when your income equals your cost. An example would be if you spend $10 on lemons and sugar all together, but then you earn $10 from selling the lemonade. You therefore broke even. Now, number 24, that's credit score. This is a number that shows how well someone pays back money that they borrowed. An example will be if you always pay back money that you borrowed for the lemons. You will therefore have a good credit score. And number 25 is tax. This is the money that you have to pay back to the government. An example of this will be if you earn $10 from lemonade, you might have to give $1 as tax. And there you have it, part 1 of 50 financial terms that you can teach your kids. And as always, this information was not free. So if you found any value, the cost that we ask that you pay is that you like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And just like that, I'll see y'all next time.